Hello, and welcome to Setting the Standard, brought to you by the Wireless Innovation Forum. I'm your host and Communications Director of the Forum, Stephanie Hamill. Now that CBRS is in full commercial operations, a number of enhancements to the baseline specifications have been identified to support the diverse market verticals in the CBRS ecosystem. Today, I'm talking to the Forum's Spectrum Sharing Committee Co-Chair, Richard Bernhardt of WISPA, about the group's new a-la-carte approach to the development of standards extending beyond the baseline required for FCC certification in response to industry need. Hi, Richard. Thanks for joining me today.
Hey, Stephanie. Thanks for having me. How's it going today?
It's going all right. Thanks. Okay, so I am here to talk to you about the enhanced features for CBRS standards. So now that the baseline standards are in place, the forum has come up with a new way to present the enhanced features that are more a la carte. Can you talk about that and explain them a little bit?
Sure. The good thing about what we're calling Release 2, or the second part post-baseline standards, is that it allows organizations and entities to submit things on an a la carte basis. So you can come in with an idea or something that you need done, and you can present it to the forum. And it can be considered as part of a part of the whole second release, but it's reviewed individually. And that way you can get something done quickly, you can get it reviewed quickly, and you get a feature or a function or a capability into a collection of features and capabilities that will work with CBRS. And that's the best part of doing it incrementally, is that you have to wait for something to finish maybe a year and a half from now.
Right. And so what about the backward compatibility then with the baseline standards?
So everything that we do in CBRS has to meet both Part 96 and our previous standards. So the baseline standards, the group of standards put together by WinForm in the first place, they remain in place. But the new features and functions will sit on top of them. So yes, they need to be backwards compatible with them, but in most cases they will be. The critical function and the critical factor is that they don't affect Part 96 in a negative way, so they don't go against something that's in the rules.
Okay. And of course, a lot of this information is on the website, and I'll have that here on the screen for everybody as well. So what about the self-certification process for all these new features?
Yeah, this is a very exciting component of Release 2, and we've just put this out so that you can review the terms and conditions of what it takes to self-certify. If you are interested in self-certifying a feature or function, it has to be something that isn't or doesn't directly affect Part 96, which is the rules and regulations for CBRS. And there's a way to figure that out, and we'll discuss it in great detail at the webinar. But and you can look at the paperwork on the CBRS WinForum website. But if it isn't something that's regulatory impacting, there is a process for which you can self-certify your product or service and or feature or function, and it will go through quicker that way.
Okay. And how about moving forward? What's on the horizon?
Lots of things on the horizon. Part of Release 2 was creating not only the sort of directory of what's compatible with SASes and CBSDs for these new features and functionalities, but also things like grouping and the advent of use of new antenna formats, perhaps newer propagation models going down the road to make things more efficient so there's more actual spectrum available. Look for some wonderful and new exciting things in Release 2.
All right, and we will be sure to interview you again when all those new exciting things happen, and we'll have more information for people out there.
Sounds wonderful, and we look forward to it.
All right, thanks so much, Richard.
Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate it.